thousands of companies around the world use derivatives to reduce risks for their businesses and increase certainty for their customers. Mortgage providers, for example, use derivatives to offer home buyers a choice of fixed or floating rate mortgages. Banks also use derivatives to manage the risk from their loan books, enabling them to lend more. Retirement funds and asset managers use derivatives to help optimize and protect the value of pension pots and investments, allowing people to plan for the future with greater confidence. Manufacturers use derivatives too. When they want to raise money for new investments, they can use interest rate swaps to lock in the cost of financing, reducing the impact of a potential increase in interest rates. Food and beverage companies use derivatives to manage the risk of price fluctuations in their ingredients. This helps ensure that the supply and price of a shopper's favorite foods are more stable. The same goes for energy costs. Producers and suppliers use derivatives to help smooth the regular ups and downs in gas, oil, and electricity prices, reducing volatility for consumers. Similarly, airlines use derivatives to lock in the costs of fuel, helping to mitigate a knock-on effect on ticket prices. Derivatives are used by many types of companies to manage risk. The ability to create certainty and stability is extremely valuable and vital for global economic growth.
In economics, calculus is used to study and record complex information commonly on graph and curve. Calculus allows for the determination of a maximum profit by providing an easy way to calculate marginal cost and marginal revenue. It can also be used to study supply and demand curve.
So, what is derivative? A derivative is a contract between two parties which derive its value or price from an underlying asset.
Let's say we have a graph of profit against the number of goods we sell. In case we get the curve graph, we can find the maximum and minimum profits by using derivative.
We have an example of question. An apartment complex has 2,050 apartments to rent. If they rent X apartments, then their monthly profit in ringgit is given by Px equal to negative 8x squared plus 3,020x minus 800. How many apartments should they rent in order to maximize their profits?
Here we have the calculation. And then we differentiate. Then equals to 0 to find the maximum or minimum value. We can find the maximum or minimum value by finding the value of x. And then we get 200. Since we fall in the range of x, which is the same or much bigger than 0, and low of same 250, we can find the critical point. We find the P0, we get negative 80,000, and P200, 240,000, and P250, which is 220,000. Therefore, they will generate most profit if they rent out 200 apartments instead of 250 of them.
Hello, I'm Adrana. The conclusion of this video is that calculus help managers to maximize their profits and measure the rate of increase in profits that result from each increase in production.
Hi, I'm Ed. On top of that, calculus provides the language of economics and the means by which
is to solve problems. Therefore, calculus is the key to the principle of economy, as it focuses heavily on functions and derivatives.
Hi, I'm Azira. So, functions and derivatives relate to relevant concepts in economics. Economic research often use calculus to examine the functional relationships. This will help the economists to measure the average change in income relative to a single year's increase in education and experience.
Hello, I'm Balkis. Besides that, marginal analysis in economics and commerce are the most direct application of differential calculus. It helps us to solve problems of finding maximum or minimum profit.
Calculus is used to find the cost function where marginal cost is given, and to find the total revenue when marginal is given.